How's it going, people? I hope you're having a wonderful day. For today's video, we're going to take a look at all of the changes that were made and Save the World with today's update. But before we take a look at them, there are a few things I wanted to go over first. And the first thing I want to take a look at is something I think everybody's going to get hyped about. We officially got Crocs. When I first loaded in, I got this variant of Invincible. I think you get it for free if you own the original Invincible skin, which is part of the Guardians of the Globe set. And here's what that skin looks like in the locker. I haven't finished season 3, don't spoil it yet, please. Speaking of Invincible, it looks like the Duplikate skin is going to be a free skin that you can earn from the Spring Raid quest. I did look to see if those Spring Raid quests are available. It doesn't look like they're available yet, but as soon as you see Spring Raid quest on your quest tab, you'll want to complete those to get this new Duplikate skin. I didn't want y'all to miss out on the free Duplikate skin, so that's how you get her. Also, here's a bunch of other Invincible cosmetics. They didn't exactly tell us how we're going to get these cosmetics, but I guess we could potentially see these as rewards from the Spring Raid quest as well. There's also been a new hero leaked when it comes to Save the World, and big shout out to Archer for letting us know about it. Apparently it's going to be a constructor. His name is Hotwire, and he has a new perk called Alternating Currents. As of right now, it's currently unfinished and has no description, but it looks like the perk is going to include chain lightning and slowing enemies, which sounds a little OP. But yeah, that's what the new Hotwire Constructor looks like. As of right now, we don't have an official release date, but according to the leaks, it looks like there's a good chance he could get released on March 25th. So I do expect us to get this new hero sometime within the next couple of weeks. There was a bunch of new skins added with today's update. I'm not going to go over these individually, just wanted to show a picture that shows what all of them look like. I'll leave a link to where I found this picture in the description if you want to go check it out. And speaking of new skins, we also got new variants with today's update, which you can see on page 7, 8, and 9 on the Battle Pass. And not only did we get these new variants with today's update, and you can now unlock Outlaw Midas after today's update as well. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time showing these because you can see them in game for yourself, but just wanted to mention that all of the Outlaw Midas rewards are available after today's update. And the last thing I want to mention before we take a look at the patch notes is that the new Gold Rush Gallery Lego Pass is currently available. I think as soon as we unlock this Lego Pass, I'll go through and show everything that we get from it. There's a total of 4 pages, and there's 2 new skins as well as 2 new emotes. I'll go ahead and show what those emotes and skins look like here in a second. But we'll take a closer look at all of the items you get from the Lego Pass once we unlock everything. It's going to cost you 1,400 V-Bucks if you want to unlock the premium rewards. And we already did a video going over the patch notes in regards to Lego Fortnite in yesterday's video. I'll leave a link to that video and the patch notes in the description if you want to go check it out. But yeah, that's what the new Gold Rush Gallery Lego Pass looks like. Here's what the skins look like. This first one we're looking at is Rebel Oro, and the second one is called Carmine Rosso. And here's what the 2 new emotes look like. This first one's called Tragedy. And the second one is called Loot Stash. So that's what the 2 new skins and 2 new emotes look like. Anyways, last thing I want to go over are the Save the World patch notes that came with today's update. And I'll leave a link to these patch notes in the description if you want to go check them out. Looks like we got a lot of bug fixes, as well as a couple of new bugs, which I'll show later. According to the patch notes, players can now pin quests without issues. Players are again respawning at banner gadgets as intended. Blue glow pylons will now properly indicate whether blue glow has been deposited. The issue causing players to incorrectly appear as a default Battle Royale character when first loading into Save the World has been fixed.
Are you sure about that?
The newly tamed animal's health bar will no longer disappear upon mounting. The sharpened shadow pickaxe now has a correct swing animation. Sliding while using the default hero appearance as your outfit no longer triggers the can't perform this action audio. Players who hit the survivor XP cap are no longer prevented from recycling additional survivors. Added in the missing subtitles during the onboarding fort tutorial mission, and the turncoat pistol preview now displays correctly within the schematics tab. So those were the bugs that were allegedly fixed with today's update. Unfortunately, we also got quite a few bugs with today's update. You'll notice the UI is a little buggy. Like when we click on survivors, for example, the director is standing up, which he normally doesn't do. Same thing if you go to the research tab. Lars, it looks a little bit different. You also can't see what skin you're wearing on the heroes tab. So the UI is a little bugged after today's update, but the way you fix it is by just finishing a mission. As soon as you finish the mission and come back, everything should look normal. Turrets are still bugged after today's update. If you throw up one, it's going to work like normal, but if you throw up your second one while your first one is still on cooldown, once the cooldown finishes, it'll show 0 and it'll force you to wait a little bit longer. So the turret bug is still in the game. You can sort of avoid having this bug happen if you wait for your first turret to finish cooling down before throwing up your second one. But if you throw both of them down, you'll get the turret bug, and that wasn't fixed with today's update. Also, now when you hop on your hoverboard and open up your inventory, there's an indicator showing you that you can't interact with anything in your inventory. Like when you click on craft ammo, for example, you see in the bottom left it says can't use inventory while on hoverboard. So that was also added with today's update. But yeah, that's everything I could find when it comes to bugs. The next thing they went over in the patch notes was the Cram Session event. And it says here, get ready to cram some more with the return of Cram Session. From March 13th until April 2nd, mini boss mission alerts will drop extra rewards. XP, evolution materials, reperk, and perk ups, all up for grabs. To toss in a little bonus, complete 4 series of quests, each has 10 stages, and earn progressively better rewards with each completed stage. And mini boss mission alerts are these missions that have the little timer symbol next to them. So that's going to be available on March 13th. Until April 2nd, which is when this current venture season ends. And Stare Down Southie is going to return to the event store on March 13th. And I believe we've reviewed Stare Down Southie, but if y'all like us to do an updated review, let me know in the comments below. He has Teddy Shock Tower Phase Shift, and he has the Bear Stare perk. The standard version makes your Teddy fire lasers from its eyes every 1.65 seconds, and that deals 23 base energy damage. His commander perk makes it fire lasers every 1.25 seconds and deal 48 base energy damage. I do use him a lot when it comes to Teddy builds. Usually I'll put him in my support team, so I would recommend getting them. But let me know if y'all would like us to do a review on Stare Down Southie in the comments below. And that sums up all the news I could find in regards to Save the World with today's update. Let me know what you think about this update in the comments below. Also, before I go, I did want to give a huge shout out to all of the awesome people who have been using creator code A1. If you're not currently supporting any creators, I could definitely use your help, so be sure to use the creator code if you'd like to support the channel. Also, big shout out to our YouTube members. Anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.
Been a go, but it's some stuff I won't let her do. If I get the shooting this RPG, I need props like a stepper. Let's do it. They tried to get me with spike traps, they know I'm like that, smooth like a criminal. If they try to bite, I'ma bite back, man. I just swipe that, I need residuals.